6 games, 21 points. That was the damage done by McDavid and Draisaitl in round 1. And Hayes, we're going to start with you. Do you think the party's going to continue in Vegas, or will the Golden Knights have an answer for the dynamic duo?
I fully expect the party to continue. I think these guys I think they've earned this reputation, Sarah. I really do. Cheryl, I believe that McDavid and Draisaitl have proven that series after series after series. They're going to show up. They're going to perform. Do I think it'll be a track meet like we saw at times against L.A.? Maybe not to that extent, but the Kings were a very sound defensive team this year. Very good at home. They had a really good goalie in Darcy Kemper. He's up for the Vezina. It didn't matter. McDavid, Draisaitl, and the Oilers took off, and they put up big numbers, and they seemed to get better and better as the series went on.
They really did.
So
yeah.
I really, truly believe McDavid and Draisaitl, all you can hope to do if you're Vegas is contain them. That's what you're looking to do. Now, they have Jack Eichel, who's a really good two-way center. He'll go up against one of those two guys, if not both of them, over the course of the series. They got big defensemen. They play a very good system. Easier said than done, though, Cheryl. I'm not betting against McDavid, Draisaitl in the playoffs.
They have 73 points combined last year alone in the playoffs. I'm not betting against him either. Do I think this is a tough opponent that's going to make it more difficult to get to the middle of the ice? I do. I think with the leverage, they've got a stronger D-core that will protect the middle. They're rangy, they're big, they're strong, and they're mobile. But the Oilers are quicker. And if they can counter quickly, and you got guys like McDavid that can get speed underneath the puck, I think that they can do a lot of damage. They can also, with the structure of the Vegas Golden Knights in their own zone, they can get to those little soft spots and get those shots off quickly. I do think that they will continue what they started, with their playoff runs. But most importantly, when I look at this team as a whole, those last couple of games, it was some depth scoring. They've got some strength on each line right now. So you're starting to see the chemistry of those lines, whether it's a Vander Kane playing well, driving a line. You've got Frederick now, so you've got these guys that have a little more brawn to their game. So I think that's going to bode well for them. But also, Adin Hill, he has been a bit chaotic. He's been, question mark in net as well. So I think there has been a lot of goals. Look at Boldy, what Boldy did against them. I think they will score goals. And when I look at these two combined playing together as well in the power play, I think that they'll light the score sheet up.
Yeah, keep that party going in Sin City. However, Vegas did rank 3rd in goals against this season. Edmonton 14th. So will the greatness of McDavid and Draisaitl, Hayes, be enough to make up the gap in goal and on defense? No,
it has to be way better than it was in the first round for Edmonton. Way better. Again, the LA Kings just got out of sorts, and then the series got away from them, and next thing you know, it's over in 6. Again, we just saw what we said about McDavid, Draisaitl. That power play has the ability to cook. They have to defend better in Edmonton, and the goaltending's got to be better, right? Calvin Pickard will start game 1.
Yeah.
We'll see if he starts game 2 and beyond. You never know out there in Edmonton. But when I talk about, and we talk about the greatness of McDavid and Draisaitl, their ability to break a game open, that doesn't necessarily mean a 4 or 5 point night. That could mean game-winning goal with 2 minutes left in the third. It could be the 2-1 goal or the 3-2 goal. If that's the case, that means you defended. That means you got goaltending. So once you're in the second round, it gets tighter. It gets more defensively sound. It gets more and more difficult. Vegas isn't going to allow this to be a track meet all the time. It will happen at times because those two players are just simply too good, and they're going to break the game loose. But defensively and goaltending, Edmonton's got to be exponentially better in the second round.
You guys are setting us up for a pretty good series, is what it sounds like. And as good as McDavid and Draisaitl were in round 1 with those 21 points, neither led the Oilers in goals. It was Evan Bouchard who was tops on the team with 4 against the Kings.